So I've just taken delivery of this box with a nice cool Hotlap exhaust inside. Let me just whip it together, show you what it looks like. Look at that for a custom pipe. All right, all that's left to do is get this bad boy on the rack and let's get this exhaust going. So starting off, all we got to do is we take off a couple of bolts. That's size 10 on the back, mount it to the mud guard. You got the header bolts, which are normally around a size 10. They're extended, so easy to get to. There's like a triangular shaped bracket. This is normally around a size 12. There's a longer bolt and a shorter bolt, which you just take out from there. Wiggle the pipe around a little bit and it should come out with a bit of ease. You might need to jiggle it a little bit. Play around. Can sometimes get a little bit stuck. Yep, there, don't forget about that. That's the head gasket. You don't want to be losing that thing. Preferably you should actually replace that guy. And there you go, off, nice and easy. Need a hand in the garage? Grab your free motorcycle workshop manual from my50.com. No cost, no catch, just real manuals for real riders. Download yours today. Easy. So now to mount it, I start off with the mounting bracket. You'll see that there's a little bolt, it's a size 8, that you need to take off from the radiator. You undo the one bolt, it then sticks in with the same bolt. You don't need an additional one. From there, I am going straight on to building the pipe. I like to have it a little bit loose so that I can mount the pipe to the bike. So I'll mount the silencer to the main support that we've just put on by the radiator. I don't put this on too tightly because you'll see later I'm going to have to wiggle it around to make sure that we got the right spacing. So there you can see it's now mounted to the bracket but still loose. Haven't tightened it up at all. Just make sure that the rubber mount is inside there so you're not scratching anything. There you go. I have taken the radiator cover completely off. That's just the way it's easier to do it like that. I then mounted the small header piece separately, so that's in the right position. I've then got the bracket for the second part of the pipe, which I'll connect to the header pipe and then line everything up so that it fits nicely. This is the reason why I've left it loose, is so that I can get the alignment right, make sure everything fits properly. Put back the radiator cover, make sure that everything's nicely lined up, and I can start to tighten up everything there. This is a cool little tool. It's got a nice little hook on the end, perfect for pulling those springs to keep the pipe together. You hook it onto one end, pull it tight, and hooks into place just like that. Nice and easy. Probably costs about $5 or $6 on AliExpress or Amazon. Grab one of those, comes in real handy. We're now ready to tighten everything up. Make sure that everything is lined up, the rubber seal's in the right place, and then you can start the tightening process. This is where you really want to make sure that spacing is correct. So once you do the tightening, everything is properly aligned and in the right place. Last but not least, I'll do the tightening onto the header pipe where the main part of the exhaust reaches the header pipe. Make sure that's nice and firm. Go for one last test, and there you go. So there you have it, looking cool on our little Honda Zuma. It's got a mean sound. The only thing left to do is to test how fast it goes. Just remember with these pipes, guys, that you might have to play with the jetting just a little bit. I'll do a separate video on the jetting. As I rev it up, you can hear it. It's to the top there, and yeah, just need a little bit of tuning before we take this bad boy out, but it looks real cool. In addition to that, I'll leave all the links below for where you can get these custom pipes on Webbike. Thanks to the team in Webbike. This is an awesome little toy. Thank you.